David. Welcome, welcome. I just set up everything, so there you go. Hey, let's put some paint on the palette. So first I'm gonna put my white. And David, let me know if the music is too loud or anything like that. So let's put white here. I will need quite a lot. The painting is still a little bit wet. Not that wet. But that's kind of good because now I can actually blend the colors quite well when I get into it. We need some Mars black here. Not that much black. We'll need a lot of transparent red oxide, raw umber. Just putting it down. There you go. Oof, that was a lot of oil that came out of this tube. Okay, good. Yeah, because yesterday, David, you told me that something was off with the sound. Oh, not with the sound, like I couldn't see people's texts. Let's see. Oh my god. My transparent red oxide just puked out so much oil. Ugh. So inconsistent. Look at me complaining about problems that are easy for me to get if I need them. Like I'm talking about materials. Back in the old days, people had to make their own materials. Now I just go to the shop and I get what I need. Okay, so I have white, black, transparent red oxide, raw umber. Okay, we got that. English reds. Let's put some of these. Old Holland, such a good color. Well brand. There you go. Let's put English red. So I have white, black, transparent red oxide, raw umber, yellow ochre, English red, and now a little bit of Chinese vermilion for some strong reds. I used to use cadmium red deep. It was such a nice color, but it's toxic. So I'm just trying to do my part. There you go. Done. Cleaning up my palette brush. Oh my god, I ate some crackers and I breathe in, so I got like cracker stuck in my nose canal, super itchy. I also have a new bucket to clean up my brush because I want the colors to not be contaminated. I also made a new mixture, so you see it's much more liquidy. So it's basically 50 stand oil and 50 what do you call it, my terps, so whatever terps you're using. I usually use these cups. You can recycle them when they get too dirty. And then I have the other one that has more oil, almost 75%, and the rest terps. Alright, now for the brushes. Let's see what I'm gonna work with. I'm also gonna try to listen to my friend William and try to be clean and not get my clothes messy, which is not very easy. For a very clean person, I can be very, very messy sometimes. So, yesterday I cleaned up my brushes. I always like to have them clean. Some people tend to put them in oil overnight. I prefer not to do that. So I'm gonna wanna have to work with this one will be nice. I think this can do a good job in some areas for small details and for rough rendering. So these are the brushes for today. We got our fan brush, our Lucky mixing brush as well, which is very soft. You can see from the way I'm touching it. It's really nice and soft. This is the Bristol. You see how much harder it is in comparison to this one. And then I have some synthetic brushes for small details, some other natural brushes, but in general I think I will end up choosing one brush or two and just stick to those. I'm still trying to get an idea of how to know what brushes does what, but David, you said that at the point you just ended up having one brush. Alright, let's put the brushes here for now. And let's work with these ones. So right now there is some issues regarding, well, issues, not really an issue. It's still a bit wet. Like you can actually hear how sticky it is. And you can see from my finger that it's still coming off. This can be good. Like for example, if you like working wet on wet, that's very good to use like a medium that dries slow. Stand oil usually dries quite slow. But I can't really do glazes, which is fine. I can build up the layers, I can keep on rendering, and with time I'm sure I will be able to do the glazings. Tomorrow I'm not gonna stream and I'm not gonna be here, I will take a day off. And let's hope on Monday it will all be dry, so we can just paint then. And I think on Monday I will stream again around this time. I know some people might be at work, but I have to keep going. So it looks fine. I'm sure I will be changing some areas around here. There's so much more. I think this painting might definitely take me 1 week, maybe 1 week and a half. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how it goes, David. I mean, it happened before when I worked on a little bit wet paint. So let's hope for the best. And if it doesn't work, we will have to do something else. Start a new painting. It can be fun. Okay, let's zoom in on the head, because that's gonna be the focus. Let's fix a little bit the camera. There we go. Make sure that it's nice and sharp. So, there you go. Okay, good luck to me, I guess. My head will get a little bit in the picture, but it's what it is. Let's see, the image looks bright enough. Some areas is quite dry. The part that's not dry is in the darks. Raw umber is a bit raw umber, and transparent red oxide is more transparent, but it's still an earth color, so it should dry a bit faster. Well, let's see how it's gonna go. Maybe I need to bring the camera a bit closer to me. It's a little bit in my face right now. What if I paint like this? Ah, that's not good. Okay, this will be a bit easier. So, this camera wasn't that expensive when I bought it. It's not the best, but it does the job. Okay, I have the reference here, which is very pixelated. It's a little bit noisy. I guess the person used a lot of ISO when he did this. Hey, okay, let's do it. I'm not sure what brush I want to use. Let's move this one a little bit this way. Whatever. works, David. So far, it doesn't feel like it's taking the paint off. I mean, if I would work with the Bristol, right now I'm using a synthetic. So far, so good. Let's just try to keep on getting the values and paint the volumes, even if we don't really get into the correct color. Let's go even closer to the eye, because I won't be painting at the eye for a while. Alright. So let's see how many values I can get in here. But you guys can see that it's still a bit wet. But this is kind of nice with this synthetic brush. If I would use the Bristol brush, it would have just taken the paint off. David, what brushes do you use? Do you use synthetic or natural brushes? Like the Bristol brushes? I hope the chat is working. Wow, everything is so wet. Purohit. I don't know if I can pronounce that. We just started and we're having some difficulties painting because it's still wet. So I'm a little bit unsure of how it's gonna go. Maybe this will work. I will just keep on going. It might actually work. Yeah, so far so good. It's only in the darks that kind of comes off. In some areas it's fine. So I will just keep on doing, I will just continue and see what happens. Maybe this is not the brush I should work with. I mean, I know if I take the Bristol brushes, if this was a bit dry, the Bristols would have done such a fantastic job. But I think I will just do what I can today, and tomorrow let it dry, see how it is on Monday. I don't know if I have time to check on your work right now. The screens, I don't know why, but it doesn't look very good image on the screens. I checked it on my mobile, like the live stream, and it felt pretty good. Let's see what happens if I use the Bristol. Let's see if this one takes it off. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, in certain areas the paint is a little bit more dry. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna work a lot on this today. I need to let it dry. Yeah, that is true. I just didn't prepare anything to be able to do right now. I also have a problem. I don't like having too many things going on, but I think I need to educate myself to be able to work on more than just one painting, to be honest. Because this is a little bit hard. If I lower the contrast of the painting too much. I mean, on my screen the colors look so washed out. Oh well. I will try out liquid and see how that one works. Maybe I will just paint on this one because I still need to get in the fur, and if it doesn't work anymore, I will just start something else. I do want to paint a dog. I have a very nice photo I took of it. I think it's a Saluki dog. So let's just push this one as much as we can. Get some brush strokes in there. And then we're gonna start the new painting. Because this is way too wet. I thought that it will be like this yesterday, but I was hoping that I didn't overdo it. Yeah, the paint just comes off. Yeah, okay. I have to make up my mind with this one. Thanks, Alice. I'm glad. Yeah. I mean, I know I can push the hair around here. Can I? That's wet. Oh god. Let me just get some light in here. Stomp a little bit where I'm getting glare. And then I think I will just let it rest and start something else. Because this is not really helping me. I'm not going anywhere with this. I'm basically playing the lo-fi beats from YouTube. My speaker is just capturing everything, if you guys are wondering. It's taking it off. Ah! So frustrating. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna stop. I added some dark strokes. Let's see what we can paint. Let's see what canvas I have first. Let's kill all the glare. Make sure that we're not getting glare anywhere. Okay guys, I'm gonna go see what canvases I have, and I think I will work on this one on Monday and see where it will go, because I need to do some paintings for an exhibition with some friends, and I felt like doing things I love. Because everybody, I mean, I know that most of them wants to do like still lifes. I don't really want to. Not really my cup of tea. Alright, let's see what we can paint. This one is a no-go. It's too wet. Let's just put it aside and just let it dry. Just gonna fix this part here that I ruined with the palette. So, let's see. Let's put it aside here. I'm kind of sad that my camera can't really get the colors so you guys can see. I'll be right back. I need to go and get some canvas. I have really big canvases though. I'm not sure what to do. So I have this one. I can show you guys what I'm doing. So I have this one. It's a little bit small. And what was I thinking when I smoothed out the canvas? This barely has any tooth in it. Let's see, will this one do? Then I have this one that's very elongated. I'm not sure what I can paint on this. Let's see what we have. This will be a bit boring for people, but it's what it is. You guys will see me over there. I'll be doing some checks on my computer. See if I can find anything. Let's see. What do we have? A giraffe? I mean, I do have some very nice pictures. Let me see. I know that I need to practice painting clouds, but I don't know if I want to do that. A giraffe. A rhino? Never painted a rhino. I mean, I have tons and tons of references, and I'm very picky when I paint stuff, which is why this is actually not good. You should not be picky when it comes to painting, in a way. I mean, you should be, I guess. That's one reason I don't overproduce things. I try my best to think about something, but like Hendrik said, sometimes it has to be fun as well. You can't always do things you don't want to do. So I have an elongated canvas. Okay, let's see. Wait, Alice, you're still not done with school, right? Or are you going to university? What? So spring break, the corona. Oh, you guys have corona as well. Ugh. That's meh. I don't think I have rhino pictures. And that's another thing when you paint from online. It's like I always have the tendency of picking up the photos that are not high quality, because then you don't really get what's the word for it? Sued, just in case. Because I have very beautiful pictures of rhinos, but those are more like for studying because they're copyrighted, so I don't want to go into that. is another thing with my live streams. You guys will see the struggle of being all the time creative. I mean, David, you're doing like illustrations. I find those ones really hard. And I don't want to paint pretty ladies. I really don't want to paint that. It's kind of trendy to do it. Beautiful women. Not really my cup of tea. I mean, I can paint some cool design to it, but not that kind of with the lips and stuff like that. I don't know what to do. Can someone help me? Give me some inspiration, please. Hey Anders, the painting was too wet, so we can't really work on it, so I'm looking for something else to paint. I was hoping that it would be dry, but it wasn't. The medium I used was, it's slow dry, which can be nice, but the mixture was a bit too much oil. Now I made a new mixture that's like 50-50 and that would have been okay. So I'm in trouble. Big trouble, because I don't know what to paint. Ooh, this is a pretty lion. But no, I shouldn't paint on the lions. So what would you guys want me to paint? I mean, do you have anything in mind? I do have some stuff around here that I can paint. Not that many, but some stuff.
It can be from animals to cultural stuff as well, to people. I want to be consistent as well, I guess, but hey, it's art. I am tempted to paint a horse. That's one reason I hate working from photos. Sometimes it can be such a block. And it's not like I want to do an illustration. I want to do I want to do a fine art painting. It's 2 o'clock. So I did find some stuff that I can paint that I kind of like. Let's see. I have some very nice pictures with jousting. I do have like a night painting, a huge one that I need to work on. I have never finished that one. I do want to make some paintings about the Swedish culture, like not the soldiers, the cavalry of Sweden, with their national clothing and the blue suit thing that they have on. Oh my god. I didn't plan this well again. And people are like, finally I can feel the pain. I'm not the only one who suffers. Yep. it can be quite stressful. Why people just draw pictures of people and that's about it. Should we paint a cat? I don't know, I think if you were Hampus, if you were yesterday on the stream, I was saying how much, I don't know, I don't really like landscapes, but hey, maybe I should paint a landscape? Because I am a little bit, not really into it. I don't really know how to do it. Should we? Let's see what pictures I have that I've taken, if that's the case. Ah, look, some pictures of Siga. I'll need to use this one. So, what landscapes do you guys want me to paint? I can try it out. I think that can be fun for me to do it. Think. Where did he put all of those pictures? Oh my god, I have so many pictures. It's unbelievable. A castle? Castle. My studio is at the castle, but I need to go outside and do it. The Castellet. Do I have a picture with a castle? Autumn forest with birch trees. I cleaned up my computer and my hard drive that I have most of the pictures on is at home. Let me see what I have on this one over here. Let's see. Give me a castle. Give me a castle. Oh my god. Autumn. We have autumn as well. The cityscape, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cityscape. But definitely, let's do that. I'm looking for photos that I've taken that we can paint from. Oh, I found something. Henrik, I found the ones from USA. I have some very pretty, okay, no, I should do landscapes. I have some very beautiful pictures with fishes, you know, those kind of Chinese fish that swims around. And I took these beautiful pictures of water lilies. And I would love to make a painting with just water lilies. So let's leave those ones for some other time for myself when I'm not doing live stream, because this is a bit stressful. So let's see, landscape. Landscape. Paint the fishes then. No, maybe I think I will leave that one for myself. Okay, so let's do this one. And there's another thing with painting the landscapes that I kind of don't know how to handle. It's like the further it goes, the what do you call it? You have atmospheric perspective. So we have, where's the canvas? So that's the canvas. Okay, let's do this one. You guys want to see it? The picture we're gonna do? Let's copy this. Close all of this. I'll show you guys the challenge that people are giving me. My God. Alright, so we're gonna do image, landscape. Yes, we're gonna try and do that. But please don't hate on me if it's really shitty. So this is the one we're gonna do. Am I making it smaller? Yeah, I do. There you go. This is the one we're gonna paint. What do you guys think? I mean, this one can be really fun if I manage somehow to do it with glazings. So let's start this painting, and I will take David's advice. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna go out with my camera through Stockholm. Anders, if you're feeling better, we should just go out somewhere and just take some photos, and I can even borrow your photos. Because I would love to learn how to paint landscapes, and then during summer I should actually go out. Okay, so it's done. Let's do that one. I'll send this one to my iPad, and let's see how much I can fail with this. Let's make it worthwhile. I think this live stream is quite fun. I'm interacting quite a lot with you guys. I didn't expect it to be like this. I was stressing out so much with the lion. This one made my life a bit easier. Okay, send it. Okay. Back to the office. So we have this one. So I'm gonna be careful with the medium. It will dry until Monday. So that's good. I might need, I can keep this palette. Let's see. Oh, what's with the image? Ah, there you go. I think you can access my Google Photos album. Could grab something from New Zealand. That would be awesome. Thank you, Septi. I will try my best to have fun with this. Remove. So let's go into my Gmail. Okay. I would love. I mean, guys, Anders. He works as a programmer, coder, whatever, that side, but he takes really amazing photos. I all the time get so jealous when I see his photos because he has so much patience when it comes to composition. So I have a bunch of stuff to learn from you, Anders, when it comes to that. Alright.
landscapes. You guys loving torturing me like this. Okay, I will need to unplug the camera and switch it on and off again because I can see it's a little bit of a weird lag to it. So just 1 second. There you go. Switch it on. Switch it on again. Swap. Boop. So, I also so overly exposed. Let me know if it looks too dark. That looks better. And also the details. Okay, let's do it. So, the main colors I have around here, I have the sky. So as I know, we need to paint the sky. Okay. That means that I will take away the good quality brushes because I won't need these ones and use my bristles. You guys should check my friend's work, Carl Winnenberg. I call him Papa Carl. He makes amazing landscapes. I always wonder how, I mean, he loves it. He grew up in south of Sweden, in Österlen, in Lund. And I find it so amazing how he paints those landscapes. It has a certain mystery to it. We don't need this brush. Put it here. Ooh, don't fall down, Mr. Brush. Okay, I had the boat at 6 o'clock, so I have some time. I mean, the line painting will look fantastic, I'm sure about that. I wish it was not as wet. I kind of feel like I wanted to paint on that one, but this is also, since we always talk about disciplining yourself, it's time to discipline myself and have more than one painting started. Okay, so let's use black. I should use some ultramarine blue in this one. But for now, I'm just gonna keep the colors like this. Now I'm gonna use my medium that has more. Wait a second, what would Papa Carl do? He would do, okay, I remember. He usually does a little sketch with transparent red oxide because everything in nature is quite green and it can get quite cold. So we still need a bit of warmth, and that can be something that is transparent underneath the painting. I think we take photos differently because you take them as reference, but for me they are finished product. Well, I should actually look at it like that. And guys, let me know if the video has some lag. I did restart the camera, so I don't know. But for example, this photo that you saw right now, Anders, that I'm gonna paint, I was thinking in that way. When I was taking the photos, I was thinking about the composition and stuff like that. So this is what I know that Papa Carl does. He does a little sketch with transparent red oxide, and then it kind of shines through. He's the one that kind of made me consider glazing. Well, not him, it was actually Marianne. But I remember when he was a student, I was doing a demo, a portrait demo for the school. And yeah, something is wrong with OBS. Let me double check something. Let's hope that's gonna be better. And I remember he was asking like, what medium do you use? And I was like, I don't really use medium at the beginning. Or in general, I use mostly like my terps from my little bucket. And I remember painting and somehow the canvas wasn't that good, so the oils were quite not sticky, very dry. And then I'm like, Papa Carl, can you bring me your medium? And he brings me his medium. So it was a very interesting experience. It was fun. So I'm looking at this. I remember Anders talking about, you know, if you cut your canvas in half again, you have the golden rule. And usually in landscapes, that's really important. There you go. I think you guys are giggling behind the screen. I hope she tortures herself. She deserves it. Yeah, do you guys see this little lag? There you go, it stopped. Let me know if you guys see it, because if you don't, I will leave it as it is. Now it's lagging again. What's going on? Why are you lagging? Yeah, I see it. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I need to restart the computer. Because I don't know what is wrong. I think I forced it a little bit. So I'll be back in like maximum 2 minutes. Is that okay with everyone? There you go, it's doing it again. Damn, son. I wonder why. Alright, I'll be right back.